conga in the rain. Babylon built 1,000 towers, still can't chain the wind again. A little bird crossed the skyline, emerald fire in her wings. While the city choke on smoke and greed, she carries songs the prophets sing. Children draw stars in the dust of the lake. Old mama roots by the roadside market, trader mangoes through the hunger and pain. Soldiers patrol with their boots full of thunder. Politicians ride in long black cars, but the hummingbird drink from a wild red blossom, never bowing to the kingdom of scars. They say the small can't challenge the mighty, they say the weak must know their place. But Jah mountains inside tiny creatures, and truth still shines in the poorest face. Hummingbird in Babylon, fly little warrior, fly on. Steel walls rise but your wings stay free, messenger drifting from Zion sea. Hummingbird in Babylon, sing till the dark is gone. One drop of sweetness can break the chain. Fly little warrior, fly again, fly again, fly again. Oh, oh. She flew through alleys of broken promises, past neon signs and abandoned dreams, past men counting gold in the shadows, while mothers prayed beside dry streams. Then she rested on a prison window, where a young man stared at the fading sun. He smiled when he saw her dancing, like freedom whispering, your time will come. The river remembers every struggle, the earth remembers every tear, and Jah remembers every soul forgotten, even when Babylon refused to hear. Hummingbird in Babylon, fly little warrior, fly on. Steel walls rise but your wings stay free, messenger drifting from Zion sea. Hummingbird in Babylon, sing till the dark is gone. One drop of sweetness can break the chain. Fly little warrior, fly again. Against the night, Babylon laugh at the smallest voices, till the smallest voices become a choir, and every wing beat turns to thunder, and every heart catches fire. Yeah. Hummingbird in Babylon, oh fly little warrior, fly on. No king can own the sky above, no system strong. Hummingbird in Babylon, sing till the dark is gone. One drop of sweetness can break the chain. Fly little warrior, fly again. Oh yeah, yeah. Fly again. Oh, oh. Morning breaks on the city walls, the flowers bloom where the tears had been, and the hummingbird circles the sunrise, free as she always been. breadfruit trees. Hear the rooster call across the valley, and the river answer in the breeze. Oh, children of the dawn, wake your hearts and carry on. I was born where the cane fields shimmer, silver dew on the sleeping leaves, where old men spoke of Marcus' vision beneath tamarind shade in the evening breeze. Mama rose before the daylight, hands stained red from the earth she tilled, singing psalms while the kettle whispered, teaching faith where the cupboards weren't filled. The world said, measure wealth by gold, but she said, watch how the sunrise grows. She pointed toward a hummingbird dancing, drinking life from a wild rose. Every flower had a blessing, every struggle plant a seed. The sweetest fruit grows slow in silence, far away from greed. Nectar of the morning sun, sweet like freedom on the tongue, golden fire for everyone. Jah provide when the night is done. Nectar of the morning sun, healing for the old and the young. Drink the light and carry on. Children of Zion, carry on. Years roll by like rivers in flood time. Many hearts got lost in the race, chasing mirrors in Babylon markets, trading peace for a borrowed face. I saw rich men build high towers, still they slept with restless eyes, while a fisherman shared his supper and laughed beneath the evening sky. Then drought came on the hillside, dust blew red where streams once ran, yet the blossoms opened each morning, reaching upward just as planned. For the earth still keeps her promise, though the clouds may hide the blue, and Jah still pours living mercy like fresh morning dew. Nectar of the morning sun, sweet like freedom on the tongue, golden fire for everyone. Jah provide when the night is done. Nectar of the morning sun, healing for the old and the young. Drink the light and carry on. Children of Zion, carry on. See the market women smiling, though the road has treated them rough. See the children kicking footballs, making joy from almost nothing. See the old drums by the seashore, call his spirits back again. Every heartbeat finds its rhythm, every loss becomes a gain. The hummingbird knows the secret, she never owns the flower she loves. She simply gathers what is needed and thanks the heavens above. Nectar of the morning sun, sweet like freedom on the tongue, golden fire for everyone. Jah provide when the night is done. Nectar of the morning sun, healing for the old and the young. Drink the light and carry on. Children of Zion, carry on. Carry on. country, dark clouds swallow the morning sky. Banana leaves bend like praying hands, yet one small bird still rise. Hear the wind howl, hear the mountain answer. Jah know every feather. I remember the year the river vanished, cracked earth stretching mile after mile. The cane fields stood like tired soldiers, and hunger wore a familiar smile. Old men gathered beneath the silk cotton, speaking softly of harder days, when ships stole names from African mothers, and chains cast shadows across the bays. My grandfather pointed to the heavens, where a hummingbird danced in the rain. He said, strength is not measured by size, child, but by what survives the pain. The tallest tree may break in the tempest, the proudest wall may fall apart, but faith can live inside a small wing, and courage inside a heart. Feather against the storm, still I rise, still I carry on. Wind may roar and lightning fall, but Jah keep me strong. Feather against the storm, through the night, until the dawn. One small wing, one righteous song. Feather against the storm. Babylon came with polished speeches, promises wrapped in shiny gold, but the people knew the taste of struggle and the value of stories told. Market women walk before sunrise, balancing baskets upon their heads, while children chased old bicycle tires through lanes where dreamers made their beds. A young fisherman lost his boat one season, the sea swallowed his only trade, yet every morning he cast his nets again, refusing to be afraid. For the ocean tests every sailor, and the fire refines every soul. The road grows steep before the summit, but the faithful reach the goal. Feather against the storm, still I rise, still I carry on. Wind may roar and lightning form, but Jah keep me strong. Feather against the storm, through the night, until the dawn. One small wing, one righteous song. Feather against the storm. I seen mountains disappear in mist, I seen kingdoms fade away, but the truth my mother taught me still shines brighter every day. Not every victory makes the headlines, not every hero wears a crown. Some simply wake and face the morning when the whole world tries to pull them down. Like the hummingbird above the valley, carrying sunlight through the rain, turning every drop of sorrow into fuel to fly again. Feather against the storm, still I rise, still I carry on. Wind may roar and lightning form, but Jah keep me strong. Feather against the storm, through the night, until the dawn. One small wing, farm, and the little bird keeps flying, a feather against the storm.
Past the billboards and the flashing signs, there is a garden nobody owns, where lost souls bloom between the vines. Listen, the hummingbird knows the way. Behind the factory's rusted fences, where the wild guava twists and climbs, an old woman tends a patch of lilies, counting seasons instead of time. Nobody writes her in the papers, nobody learns the song she knows, yet every dawn she greets the sunlight and waters life where nothing grows. Her husband sailed and never returned, the sea kept secrets of that day, but she still leaves a chair beside her, as if the tide might bring him home someday. The world remembers kings and conquerors, the rich whose names fill stone and gold, but Jah remembers every heartbeat that history forgot to hold. In the garden of the forgotten, flowers still reach for the sky. In the garden of the forgotten, dreams refuse to die. Every tear becomes a river, every scar becomes a song. Jah walks through the garden of the forgotten and tells them they belong. A boy sleeps beneath a market awning, using newspapers for a bed, watching hummingbirds chase the sunrise, while 1,000 worries fill his head. He shines shoes by the harbor entrance, saving coins inside a rusty tin. And though the city barely sees him, he carries a lion's heart within. At night he sketches distant mountains on scraps of cardboard stained by rain, drawing futures no one else believes in, planting hope inside the pain. For every soul the world passes over, for every voice drowned in the crowd, there is a place where Jah still listens and speaks their names aloud. In the garden of the forgotten, flowers still reach for the sky. In the garden of the forgotten, dreams refuse to die. Every tear becomes a river, every scar becomes a song. Jah walks through the garden of the forgotten and tells them they belong. The hummingbird flies through broken places, through abandoned yards and cracked cement, finding blossoms in unlikely corners, proof that beauty was never spent. She drinks from flowers growing sideways, out of walls where no seed was sown, a reminder to the lost and weary, even hidden roots can grow. And the wind carries old prayers upward, past the moon and the evening star, where every forgotten story gathers exactly as precious as they are. beauty sleeps beneath its shadows, but the garden keeps growing on, and the hummingbird guards its secrets long after the night is gone.
Settles over Kingston Harbor, golden fire melting into the sea. A hummingbird circles the almond blossoms, and the trade wind carries a memory. Hear it calling, sweetness on the wind. Met her where the market closes, when the day's last shadows touch the ground. The vendors folded up their canvas shelters, and distant drums began to sound. She wore no gold, no crown of diamonds, just a smile bright as the morning rain. Yet every weary soul around her seemed lighter when she spoke their name. The city moved with all its troubles, taxi horns and factory cries, but she carried peace like a lantern, shining softly through the night. Some chased treasures across the ocean, some chase glory they never find, but the richest gifts arrive like whispers, floating on the tide of time. Sweetness on the wind, blowing through the struggle again, like the scent of blossoms after rain, healing every hurt and pain. Sweetness on the wind, let it lift your heart within, when the world grows cold and thin. Love comes drifting on the wind. The old fisherman by the shoreline said he knew that feeling well, when the sea was rough and unforgiving, and every wave looked like a farewell. Then one dawn came painted amber, a hummingbird crossed the rising sun, and for a moment all his worries felt smaller than they had become. The children laughing by the roadside, the woman singing while she swept, the baker sharing bread with strangers, little mercies the world forgets. For sweetness rarely comes in riches, it blooms in places few men see, like wild orchids on forgotten hillsides, or roots beneath a giant tree. Sweetness on the wind, blowing through the struggle again, like the scent of blossoms after rain, healing every hurt and pain. Sweetness on the wind, let it lift your heart within, when the world grows cold and thin. Love comes drifting on the wind. The hummingbird knows every flower, yet never tries to keep one for her own. She gathers only what is needed, then leaves beauty where it has grown. Maybe that's the secret of living, maybe
It's the lesson of grace, to leave a little more light behind you in every heart and every place. And when the storms roll from the mountains and the darkness closes in, listen close above the thunder. You might hear sweetness on the wind. Sweetness on the wind, blowing through the struggle again, like the scent of blossoms after rain, healing every hurt and pain. Sweetness on the wind, let it lift your heart within when the world grows cold and thin. Love comes drifting on the wind. Sweetness on the wind, sweetness on the wind. Love comes drifting on the wind. Night falls gently on the island. Stars awaken one by one, and somewhere a hummingbird is sleeping, waiting for another sun. Listen! Not every revolution begins with thunder. Some begin with a whisper, a drum beat, a seed-breaking storm, a wind cutting through the morning air. Hear them coming now! Hey! Hey! Before sunrise touched the hillside, the workers gathered by the cane, boots worn thin from generations, carrying burdens without a name. The factory chimney stained the heavens, ash falling softly on the ground, while politicians made their speeches far away from the suffering town. An old man sat beneath a breadfruit tree, his hands marked by decades of toil. He said, Babylon fears not the lion's roar, it fears the people finding their voice. And above him, a hummingbird hovered in silence, drinking nectar from a crimson bloom, unafraid of the storm to come. Every river starts as a raindrop, every forest starts with a seed, and every movement starts with a heartbeat, refusing to bow to greed. Wingbeat Revolution, feel it shaking the ground. Wingbeat Revolution, hear the people sound. One wing, two wings, thousands are rising as one. Wingbeat Revolution, like the coming of the sun. In the markets where the women gather, trading stories between the stars, speaking truths the newspapers buried, speaking names history never calls. Children painted freedom on cardboard, using borrowed colors and dreams, while musicians tuned battered guitars beside forgotten streams. No armies marched across the valley, no flags were raised in the night, just ordinary people discovering the power hidden in their light. And the hummingbirds fill the gardens, dancing over the marigolds, tiny sparks becoming wildfire, a story waiting to be told. The mountain never moves in one moment, the ocean rises wave by wave, and change arrives through countless
The flower answered,
Yet I bloom.
they said, yet you
Are
too weak. The river answered,
yet I carve stone.
they said, you are alone. Then the hummingbird lifted from the blossom, and 1,000 more rose behind her. The sky itself began to change, 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 change. Wingbeat,
Wingbeat
revolution.
Wingbeat
Rise up, rise up, rise up.
Wingbeat Wingbeat Revolution
Wingbeat revolution.
Revolution
Wingbeat revolution.
Revolution
Wingbeat revolution. Push on, push on. Hey.
Wingbeat Revolution
Feel it shaking the ground.
Wingbeat Revolution
Hear the people sound.
One wing, two wings,
Thousands rising as one. Oh, Wingbeat revolution. Thousands rising as one.
Wingbeat
Wingbeat revolution. Whoa. The morning breaks across the island, golden light on every face. And where one hummingbird once hovered, now 1,000 fill the space. Their wings ride freedom in the sunlight. Their song rides high above confusion, and every beat becomes a promise.
Wingbeat Revolution
Yeah. Before the fishermen touch the water, before the market wakes its song, before the first drum greets the sunrise, Jah has already been at work all along. Look closely, the masterpiece is everywhere. At dawn I climb the blue mountain hillside, mist hanging low on the coffee trees, watching silver dew become diamonds as the sun rose over the sea. A hummingbird flashed through the valley, green as emerald, bright as flame, stopping briefly on a wild hibiscus, as if heaven had signed its name. Nearby an old farmer stood smiling, hands weathered by soil and years. He said, every color holds a lesson if you learn to see with your spirit instead of your fears. Then he pointed toward the hillside flowers, blooming where no road had ever been, and asked who paints such beauty every morning, where no king or camera has seen. No palace wall can hold such wonder, no treasure chest can buy this view. The same hand that colors every blossom still watches over me and you.
Jah paints the flowers
Petal by petal, morning by morning, Jah paints the flowers even while the world is storming. Crimson, gold, violet and blue, every color whispering true. Jah paints the flowers and he ain't forgotten you. Down by the river, children were laughing, skipping stones across the stream. Their pockets empty, their spirits wealthy, living richer than they seem. An old woman carried water uphill, singing softly beneath the sun. The melody drifted through the valley like a prayer for everyone. Far away, the city chased its shadows, neon promises glowing bright, yet the river still reflected heaven every single night. And the hummingbird kept returning to flowers hidden among
teaching lessons without speaking, showing grace in simple things. The world may worship towers and fortunes, but roots grow deeper underground, and truth often blooms unnoticed until the right eyes come around. Jah paints the flowers, petal by petal, morning by morning. Jah paints the flowers, even while the world is storming. Crimson, gold, violet and blue, every color whispering truth. Jah paints the flowers, and he ain't forgotten you. Who teaches the orchid where to blossom? Who tells the mango tree when to bear fruit? Who colors the wings of the hummingbird with shades no artist can reproduce? Who places stars above the ocean? Who scatters rain across the plain? Who turns a seed into a forest and brings green life from dust again? The answer dances in the sunlight. The answer rides the evening breeze. The answer lives in every flower and every leaf upon the trees. Jah paints the flowers, petal by petal, morning by morning. Jah paints the flowers, even while the world is storming. Oh, crimson, gold, violet and blue, violet and blue, whispering truth. Jah paints the flowers, and he ain't forgotten you. Oh, morning by morning, morning by morning, morning by morning, morning by morning, morning by morning. Hey, hey, Jah paints the flowers. The hummingbird settles in the twilight. The valley glows beneath the sun, and somewhere another flower opens, its painting only just begun.
Before the mountain sends the landslide, before the river breaks its banks, before the old tree falls in silence, there are always signs. But who still listens? A small bird circles overhead, calling through the morning mist. The ministers sat in their high-rise towers, counting profits through the haze, while smoke rolled over the valley gardens and darkened once bright days. The river carried less each season, the fish grew scarce beneath the foam, yet the papers praised prosperity as families struggled back home. An old Rastaman by the roadside watched the clouds stack black and tall. He said, when greed begins to rule a nation, the cracks appear before the fall. Just then a hummingbird flashed beside him, hovering over a dying bloom, like a messenger sent from creation, bearing news of a coming truth. The wise don't wait for thunder, they listen when the leaves begin to shake. For every storm first whispers softly before the heavens break. Hear the small
The hummingbird does not demand a throne. She simply speaks what the flowers know, what the mountains have always shown. Every root is connected, every river joins the sea, and every act of selfish blindness returns eventually. The storm is not the punishment, the storm is only the proof that nature keeps her own records and reveals the hidden truth. Warning! Warning! Listen now, listen now. Warning! 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 Hear the small birds warning, calling to the morning sky. Hear the small birds warning before the rivers run dry. Tiny wings, mighty message carried on the breeze. Hear the small birds warning before it's too late to see. Tiny wings, tiny wings, tiny wings, tiny wings, mighty message. Tiny wings, hear the warning. Tiny wings, tiny wings. The sun sets red across the harbor. The wind grows still among the trees, and somewhere a hummingbird is waiting for those who choose to hear and believe. This warning lingers in the twilight, floating softly through the air, for the smallest voice in creation may carry the greatest care. Far beyond the cane fields, beyond the church bells and the market cries, there flows a river older than memory, carrying stories beneath the sky. Every petal knows a secret, every current knows a name. Yeah. My grandmother walked that riverbank, barefoot beneath the tamarind shade, gathering water at first light before the village awoke each day. She spoke of a tree that stood beside it, a giant flame tree dressed in red, whose blossoms fell upon the water like letters from the living and the dead. She said the river carried everything, the laughter, the prayers, the tears, the hopes of men who crossed the ocean, the songs that survived the years. And every scarlet blossom drifting was a memory refusing to drown, a reminder that beauty still survives when kingdoms crumble down. The river never keeps a treasure, the river never holds the past, yet somehow every story lingers in the places where the blossoms pass. River of scarlet blossoms, carry my memories home. River of scarlet blossoms, never let them drift alone. Through the sorrow, through the seasons, through the years that come and go, river of scarlet blossoms, carry what the heart can't hold. Years later I returned in silence, the old tree weathered by the rain, the village smaller than I remember, yet the river same refrain. The fishermen still cast their shadows across the water at dusk, and children chased hummingbirds laughing through clouds of red blossom dust. An elder sat beside the current, watching petals float downstream. He said, life is not the things we gather, life is the love we leave between. Then he tossed a blossom gently and watched it vanish around the bend, as if trusting the river to finish what no human hand can mend. Some memories become anchors, some become wings in flight, but every soul leaves traces on the waters of time. River of scarlet blossoms, carry my memories home. River of scarlet blossoms, never let them drift alone. Through the sorrow, through the seasons, through the years that come and go, river of scarlet blossoms, carry what the heart can hold. The hummingbird crossed the sunset, its emerald wings catching fire, hovering above the red reflections as the evening climbed higher. For a moment all generations met there, the living, the lost, the yet to be, joined together by a river flowing endlessly to the sea. And the blossoms kept on dancing like embers upon the tide, not mourning what had vanished, but celebrating what survived. Scarlet blossoms, floating free, carry them home, carry them home. River keep flowing, oh. River of scarlet blossoms, carry my memories home. River of scarlet blossoms, never let them drift alone. Oh, oh, oh. Through the sorrow, through the seasons, through the seasons, through the years that come and go. River of scarlet blossoms, carry what the heart can't hold. Carry them home, 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 carry them home. River of scarlet blossoms, night settles softly on the water, stars bloom where the petals have gone, and the river keeps telling its stories long after the voices are gone. Still the blossoms drift in moonlight, still the hummingbird knows the way, and the river carries tomorrow on the same current that carried yesterday. They said the mountain was too high, they said the road was too long, they said the dream was too big, but the hummingbird never asked permission from the sky. In a zinc roof yard by the railway crossing, a young boy built wings from sugar box wood, drawing distant horizons on scraps of paper, dreaming bigger than anybody thought he should. The neighbors laughed from their verandas, saying, "Child, the world don't work that way. watch the birds greet the fading day. Above the valley, a hummingbird hovered, tiny against the sunset's glow. Yet she crossed distances beyond imagining, never caring what others know. And the boy began to understand what the bird had always known. The sea don't ask the forest permission, the river don't ask the sea, and the stars don't wait for approval before they shine for all to see. Never too small to fly, never too small to rise. Jah put a dream in your heart, don't let Babylon decide. Never too small to fly, lift your wings to the sky. One little spark can light the night. Never too small to fly. Down at the market before first daylight, a woman arranged her fruits with care, working long before the sunrise, while hope danced quietly in the air. She carried more than baskets and burdens. She carried generations of pride, the strength of mothers who kept on moving when storms gathered on every side. Some men measured worth by riches, some measured power by fame, but she measured life by perseverance and never let hardship steal her flame. The hummingbird visited a stall each morning, drinking nectar from nearby blooms, a tiny reminder that determination can outshine the darkest rooms. The tallest oak begins as a seedling, the eagle starts inside an egg. Every mighty journey in creation begins with a single step. Never too small to fly, never too small to rise. Jah put a dream in your heart, don't let Babylon decide. Never too small to fly, lift your wings to the sky. One little spark can light the night. Never too small to fly. Look at the rivers carving mountains, look at the roots beneath the stone. Look at the hummingbird crossing oceans with courage greater than its bones. The world may overlook the humble, the world may praise the loud and grand, but history often changes direction through the work of ordinary hands. And somewhere another child is dreaming, another soul is learning why the smallest wings can still carry destiny across the widest sky. Rise up, rise up. Never too small, never too small. Rise up, never too small. Never too small, never too small. Never too small, never too small to fly. Never too small to rise. Jah put a dream in your heart, don't let Babylon decide. Never too small to fly, lift your wings to the sky. One little spark can light the night. Never too small to fly, lift your wings, lift your wings. Never too small to fly. The sun climbs over the mountains, golden light fills the valley wide, and the hummingbird keeps teaching lessons to anyone willing to try. For the sky belongs to no ruler, no gate can hold it closed, and every dream born with conviction already knows where it must go. morning spills across the valley like liquid gold from Jah's own hand. Mist rises from the riverbank, and the island starts to breathe again. Look there, an emerald flash in the sunlight. The dance begins. At the edge of a breadfruit orchard, where the red hibiscus meets the stream, a hummingbird stitched through the daylight like a thread inside a dream. Children chased her through the meadows, laughing barefoot through the dew, while the mountains wore a crown of cloud, painted silver, green, and blue. The old drummer by the roadside tapped a rhythm on his knee, saying, "Watch how that little bird moves, that is what freedom looks like to me." Not rushing toward tomorrow, not mourning yesterday's rain, just dancing in the gift of sunlight, again and again and again. Yeah. The river never asks permission, the breeze never questions where it blows, and joy is born in the smallest places where grateful hearts still grow. Dance, emerald wings, dance across the sky so wide. Dance, emerald wings, dance. Let your spirit be your guide, round and round through the morning light, shining like a living flame. Dance, emerald wings, dance, and teach the world your way. Down in the town the people gathered, vendors singing from their stalls, steel pans ringing through the marketplace, music bouncing off the walls. A woman carrying baskets moved gently to the reggae beat, and even weary workers smiling found new rhythm in their feet. The hummingbird crossed above them, turning circles in the sun, as if she knew a secret hidden from almost everyone. That happiness is not a destination, not a prize reserved for kings, but a song already waiting inside ordinary things. The flower blooms without applause, the mango ripens without praise, and the sweetest moments often arrive in the middle of common days. Dance, emerald wings, dance across the sky so wide. Dance, emerald wings, dance. Let your spirit be your guide, round and round through the morning light, shining like a living flame. Dance, emerald wings, dance, and teach the world your way. See the sunlight on the sugar cane, see the fishermen greet the dawn, see the children racing down the hillside before the morning cool is gone. See the old ones telling stories, their laughter drifting with the breeze. See the hummingbird above them all writing poetry through the trees, and for a moment every burden feels lighter than before, as the whole island moves together like waves upon the shore. Emerald wings, Life becomes a celebration in the dance of the emerald wings.
Oh, yeah. Night settles gently on the island. Moonlight spilling across the cave. The drums grow distant in the valley, and even the trade winds whisper softer now. Somewhere beyond the noise, the hummingbird has found a place to rest. I knew an old fisherman by the harbor who spent his life chasing horizons far, reading storms by the shape of the clouds and navigating by the evening stars. He crossed waters fierce as judgment, lost friends to waves and passing years. Yet every time he spoke of home, his eyes grew bright through hidden tears. One night beneath a flowering lignum, he pointed toward a moonlit tree and said, every creature needs a shelter, even those born to be free. Above us, hidden among the branches, a tiny shadow held the night. The hummingbird asleep in silence, trusting darkness without fright. For every road must find an ending, every river meets the sea, and every wandering heart keeps searching for where it's meant to be. Where the hummingbird sleeps, that's where peace begins. Far from the noise of Babylon streets, far from the weight of yesterday's sins. Where the hummingbird sleeps beneath the moonlit leaves, Jah keeps watch through the night and teaches tired souls to breathe. In the hills above the township, an old woman tended a garden alone, planting roses beside forgotten graves, making beauty where sorrow had grown. The neighbors wondered why she smiled when so much had been taken away. But she said, grief is a long river, you learn to float, not fight the waves. Every evening she lit a lantern and sat beneath the mango trees, listening to the insects singing their ancient midnight melodies. Then a hummingbird would settle nearby, nestle deep among the blooms, as though the whole world paused a moment inside the quiet of that room. Not every victory is celebrated, not every lesson comes with sound. Some treasures only reveal themselves when the sun goes down. Where the hummingbird sleeps, that's where peace begins. Far from the noise of Babylon streets, far from the weight of yesterday's sins. Where the hummingbird sleeps beneath the moonlit leaves, Jah keeps watch through the night and teaches tired souls to breathe. The mountains rest beneath the starlight, the rivers soften into dreams,
The sea forgets its restless motion and reflects celestial beams. Even the strongest soul grows weary, even the bravest need release. And there is wisdom in surrender and strength inside of peace. The hummingbird knows what many don't. The sky will still be there tomorrow. So she folds her emerald wings and lays aside her borrowed sorrow. Sleep now, sleep now. Rest your heart, rest your soul. Moonlight falling, softly calling. Where the hummingbird sleeps, that's where peace begins. Far from the noise of Babylon streets, far from the weight of yesterday's sins. Where the hummingbird sleeps, beneath the moonlit leaves, Jah keeps watch through the night, and teaches tired souls to breathe. Peace begins, peace begins, peace begins. Where the hummingbird sleeps, peace begins. The lantern fades beside the garden. The stars drift slowly through the sky, and hidden among the flowering branches, the hummingbird dreams through the night. Tomorrow she'll rise with the sunrise and dance once more above the sea. But tonight she rests in sacred silence, exactly where she's meant to be.
The night has passed, the storms have spoken, the rivers remember, and somewhere beyond the horizon, the first light touches the hills once more. Come, the blooming land awaits. Scarred by drought, where the cracked earth swallowed seeds, where promises blew like dust storms across forgotten fields of need. I saw old men carrying stories too heavy for one lifetime alone, and mothers stitching hope from hardship inside houses built from stone. But seasons move like silent rivers, and nothing wounded stays the same forever. For beneath the sleeping roots of sorrow, life was gathering itself together. One morning the rains returned softly, dancing silver across the plain, and flowers rose where dust had lingered, calling the people home again. The seed remembers the forest, the river remembers the sea, and every heart remembers a place where it was born to be free. Return to the blooming land,
Fishermen painted the dawn with nets. Children raced through rows of wildflowers without learning the language of regret. The elders sat beneath flame trees, sharing wisdom carried through time, while musicians played old rhythms that sounded ancient and divine. The hummingbird crossed the hillside, her emerald wings catching the sun, hovering above fields reborn as though blessing everyone. And the people raised their eyes upward, seeing not what had been lost, but what survived every hardship and what every sacrifice had bought. No wall can hold back sunrise, no winter lasts endlessly, and every dream planted with courage finds its season eventually. Return to the blooming land where the broken roots grow strong. Return to the blooming land where every voice becomes a song. Across the valleys, across the years, beyond the struggle and the pain. Return to the blooming land where hope flowers again. I hear the drums from distant mountains calling through the morning mist. I hear ancestors in the river, in every blossom kissed by sunlight. The gardens of the forgotten flourish. The weary finally lay burdens down. The warnings have become wisdom, and love wears the victor's crown. The hummingbird circles above creation, no longer fleeing from the storm, for she has found the blooming land, the place where all journeys transform. Blooming land, come home, blooming land, come home, blooming land. Fields of mercy, fields of life. Return to the blooming land where the broken roots grow strong. Return to the blooming land where every voice becomes a song. Across the valleys, across the years, beyond the struggle and the pain. Return to the blooming land where hope flowers again. Return to the blooming land. Return, hope flowers. Return, hope flowers again. The sun rises high above the mountains. The rivers shine like molten gold, and the hummingbird disappears into the blossoms where 1,000 colors unfold. The journey is over, yet it begins again. For every dawn is a return, and every heart carries a blooming land within.